Hello from Graskop of all places. It is really high up on the mountain. I think it's 1,400 meters above sea level, and so that's why you saw all the mist and it's kind of like drizzling. And based on the research, it said that the weather here is very temperamental in terms of like it's very foggy and then raining and whatever. So
even during summer days.
Yeah, so I think we're in the summer, yeah, we're in the summer period, we're in March. So we're currently at the Graskop Gorge Lift because we have a lot of time before we check into our next accommodation, and we are just gonna do the to go through the entrance fare, walk around, go on the suspension bridge, and that is around 65 rand per person. But if you want to do the viewing lift and the farthest experience, it goes down 600 meters, that is 245 rand, and we don't have time for that because it's very foggy. So I don't think we're gonna see a lot here, and so for us to pay 245 rand and we don't see a view doesn't make any sense at all. So if the sun was out, we would have definitely done that experience, but it's very, very foggy, so I doubt we're gonna see anything. But we're gonna walk down the suspension bridge, look at the falls. What is this falls called? Mutitsa waterfall. Yeah, so let's go.
Yes.
Finally at our accommodation, and we asked if we could come just a little earlier because we were already in Graskop. The gorge obviously took a lot less time given that we did not do the lift part. So let me show you our little place. It's a little quirky, but sometimes quirky is good. You go up all the stairs and then you come through here, and it's got a table area. This is our kitchen. It is very cute. She explained everything to us. There's a gas stove. Where did she say it's a gas stove? It's the same gas stove as ours. Oh yeah, when it's load shedding and we wanna, yeah, because the bush baby camping stove, so that's cool. And everything works. Did you say the Wi-Fi and everything works when you're load shedding? Anyway, and then through these little doors is our bed. That's what I mean by quirky. And chairs, TV. Gordon's very happy about the TV part. Yeah. And there's Wi-Fi, and then there's the bathroom, which is, look at the stairs leading up to the bath.
No, that's not the bath. I just wanted to say that's a jacuzzi.
Oh, it's the jacuzzi.
It's a jacuzzi.
Okay.
She said it's a bath, but that's a jacuzzi.
Okay. Anyway, so
must use the jacuzzi.
No. Anyway, so this is quite nice. She has this frame with all of the main touristy attractions, and just look at this. Out the window, she told us, so the window is open, you will be able to see the pinnacle and God's window. Obviously the mist is there, so I'm really hoping that today we will have an option to see it, and if not, sad for us, but it's nice to know that I've got a view. And this entire road is the Panorama Route. So we thought we were on the Panorama Route. Apparently we were not, but that is the route that we need to take for most of the activities in terms of the Three Rondavels and the potholes, all of those things. So very excited. Why is it raining? I guess you can't choose when the weather wants to be great for you while on holiday. But I don't know, sorry, Courtney's down here and I hear a man and we didn't meet the husband. So anyway, I'm gonna clean the chicken because Courtney and I are we are a little bit tired of going out and cooking. Going out and sitting in a restaurant and eating restaurant foods now for the last few days. So when I knew we could fry here, we quickly bought a few things and we essentially gonna try and fry the whole weekend or the whole 2 nights that we are here, and then maybe do lunch tomorrow since it's only the one full day that we have. And also travel trips are not particularly for food unless your travel trip is a foodie trip. If you're a foodie person, then that is what your trip would be about. But for us, it was more about the activity. So we're going to specifically only be here for the adventures. But we'll see what tomorrow brings, because she did say that we can go to a few places besides God's window and stuff. And Courtney checked that the weather will clear up by 1ish. So if it does, then we can quickly go over because it's just here and do it, because I know it closes at 5. But yeah, let me quickly clean this chicken and Courtney can start getting the braai going. It is another rainy and foggy kind of day. Last night it was literally storming and hailing and thunderstorms, but it says it's gonna clear up by this afternoon. But we were already in Mpumalanga, come rain or shine. We are gonna go and see the Three Rondavels, and then part of the fee they said you can see the Blyde Canyon. So we're gonna see how much we can see. Does that make sense? And then we're hoping this afternoon the sun will shine a little bit and then we can go to God's window because it's just here. But if not, then we'll go tomorrow morning before we leave, and that's also okay because tomorrow is going to be very, very hot. And then also we want to go to Harries Pancakes because my friend said best thing, I need to go and do that. And then there's also a chocolate place that she recommended that's next door to that. So yeah, we are gonna do our thing. This place is actually 45 minutes away to do a thing. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Let's go. And it's 45 rand a person and you have to pay with a card, so just something to note. But they said it opens and closes given that the fog is so thick, so I guess Scott and I will be here for a while. So the Rondavels does not want to open up. It opened up with just like 2 of it, but not completely, so I don't think we're gonna waste our time anymore. The Blyde Canyon was beautiful. It opened up completely, so you know, beggars can't be choosers, but it was nice. So there's a coffee shop over there. There is, what do you call it, stalls with various things that you can buy, mostly for the tourists though. I mean, we are tourists. And I did get this little thing yesterday, so just something to note, to bring cash if you want to buy some of the things here at the market. What is this? A custard.
Custard pancake.
Custard.
Custard and milk or something.
Yeah. And mine is a peppermint crisp with something. With caramelized nuts. It's nice. It's nice. So look what the cat rolled in. Fog and rain. Anyway, we've literally been cozying it up now in our accommodation, and then it's now load shedding. Yay! And Courtney is going to buy us sausage because we are just we're at the point of our road trip where we are just tired. Driving around the way we have been driving around exhausts you. So I'm glad that on this trip, even though Mpumalanga is my dream province, we are half balancing seeing stuff and then half balancing resting. But after Harries Pancakes, yes, I missed like a child. If you've missed, then you know you've had a good time. The pancakes were immaculate, and I highly recommend you go there if you have a chance to. And been cozying up with a blanket because it's been very cold. But yes, we are just gonna have boerewors rolls and then start washing, getting into bed, and then tomorrow early, bright and early, we are gonna go to God's window, because tomorrow, on the day that we must leave, the sun feels like it should shine its brightest. So it makes sense for us to pack up and then go to God's window because it's just here, and then drive straight to the next town, which is another 6-hour drive. Oh my god. But I'm gonna start packing up a lot of our stuff so that we are not running around tomorrow morning trying to get our bearings. But I've yet to see this God's window through this window. This was the view that we were meant to see. God's window over there. Beautiful. Good morning. It is bright and early and we are leaving. You can tell by my breathing and out because the stairs are so steep. We are leaving, but before we leave, we are gonna go to God's window and the pinnacle. And you can see the sun is only coming out the day that we leave. So we are ready. It's about 5 minutes from us, and let's go see what I was dreaming to see. We're at God's window. Okay guys, thank you so much for being with us in Graskop. We didn't do a lot in terms of like so many activities and stuff, but we did what we could with the weather that we had. But what did you think of this town?
It is nice. It's very quirky, rustig.
So one, oh sorry.
No, that's fine.
Oh, so one thing that you need to note is that Graskop is, it's kind of poor-ish, and so people arrest you in terms of like buying stuff, so that's one thing to note. Also,
they come to you and like not shove it in your face, but they try to sell you like, no, you must take it.
Yes, so that's one of the things that you need to remember.
Yeah.
Number two, have cash. Like, it's a half cash, half card situation, so just try and have a balance with that when you go and do activities. Number three, our accommodation was not what I thought it was. I didn't feel that the price that we paid for it was what it was. It was half finished in terms of like the baseboards, the bathroom was a thing. There was spider webs on a lot of stuff, and I don't know, you should charge for the view. Obviously we only saw the view this morning, so that's not something that we are blaming her for, but
yeah, it does come with free Wi-Fi and TV and stuff like that, but
and
it's still not pricey, but for the price I would have expected.
I'll leave the details of the accommodation below, and let me just say, pictures can be deceiving. Our host was also, she was very kind, don't get me wrong, but she was a little bit too much. So she would phone and like pop in all the time, and that's not something that I particularly like. If I as the guest need something from the host, then I could go to them, but don't the host consistently come to us. But if that's something that you love, by all means. But otherwise, I really enjoyed our stay here in Graskop.
Yeah, she was a very sweet lady.
Yes. And with that concludes our Graskop vlog, and we'll see you in the next town. Bye.